talking to my daughter about this, and I said 75% of the prison and jail population is black people. I said that statistic alone shows that white privilege exists, because you can say, because I'm white, I'm less likely to be one of those people in prison or jail because 75% of those people are black.
When somebody was doing something about them same numbers the other day, and they're talking about how black people are like 13% of the population, but make up 50% of the criminals. What they don't say is that those are arrests. They are not convictions. But they say that number to demonize black people, to make it sound crazy. They say when you actually look at the convictions and the arrests, it drops down to like 13%.
Well, I also say there's 75% of the prison and jail population, because a lot of people in jail haven't done shit. They just can't afford the lawyer to get the fuck out of jail before they trial. I know that because I was that before. I sat in jail until my trial day.
See? No, and sometimes the lawyer, like you said, so the white people don't even get arrested, so they don't get a part of that statistic.
Yep.
How was prison life?
It wasn't bad.
Was you rapping in there?
Oh, yeah. I was rapping against niggas for lunch trays and shit.
I was just about to say, that sounds like the currency in jail, nigga.
Be like, Slim.
Nigga, you gonna eat that cornbread?
But the thing
or I'm gonna go upside your head, because I done been in jail 28 days and
I battle rap somebody for a lunch tray, right? And then I'm murking cats every day, right? And then they be like, hell yeah, I told y'all can't fuck with Slim. They be like, trustee, we beat him in a rap battle. And be like, all right. And then they ask them, like, they beat y'all? They be like, yeah, man. Be like, yeah, so pass one of them extra trays. The nigga passed the extra tray over there. Nigga, I ain't never get none.
Hey, good looking, Slim.
That's exactly how they were.
Good looking, Slim.
But there was one nigga in jail that used to always try to bother me, so they didn't let nobody bother me and shit. So I was like, man, fuck it. Y'all can have that tray, my nigga. I'll spit these bars for this protection, man.
These bars was for my life.
Because it was nigga in that bitch. That nigga was a fuck nigga. That nigga was like, oh yeah, I know you finna get out in 2 weeks. He said, I'm going to prison. He said, so if I just start whooping your ass, if you hit me back, they're gonna get both of us with assault charge and you're gonna be stuck in jail.
What kind of fuck nigga shit is he, man? That is a stemming of just the natural crab in a bucket black mentality.
This shit was like 20 years ago and I remember this shit.
Fuck, that's rememberable, nigga.
Like, goddamn, you a fuck nigga, bro.
On the elite level.
Yeah.
Because you already fuck nigga enough to be in here.
No bullshit.
And you happy and you're like, man, I don't want to just be in here alone and shit.
No bullshit. I'm making
and I like you, Slim. Nah, I want to see you stick around.
Like, I hate you, nigga. Like, oh, so you getting out, nigga, fuck
nigga hate you because you about to be free.
And on top of that, I don't look like a nigga, especially at that time. I don't look like a nigga that's supposed to be in jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy.
And the black mind is so fucking poisoned,
They tried to kill me in there, too.
See what I'm saying?
Like, I was hooping, right? And I was in cell block 1-5 and shit. So
D-block.
So we in there hooping, and I'm in there shitting on them boy. Cause I was young then, so I was in there shitting on them boy.
That nigga's mad that you good. That nigga can rap and ball.
No, I was on the team of the other people in my cell block, and then I started throwing up CB15. Like, we CB15.
Oh shit.
And then them niggas in the gladiator tank, they can see the basketball court because it's like a window right there. And then they started tapping on the window. And they say, go get him. And then everybody telling me that they want to talk to me and shit. I'm like, oh, shit.
They say like the principal's office, nigga.
So I go up to the
glass. Go to the gladiator tank. Yeah. What kind of name is that?
I remember this shit. This is how long ago this shit was. I mean, it was long ago and I remember the shit. So I go up to the gladiator tank and I'm talking to one of the niggas through the glass. He a big ass nigga. And he said, hey, what set was you throwing up? And he said it like he was cool with it. He wasn't like, man.
He said, yo, come here real quick. I saw you was, doing some things with your hands. I liked them, my bro. Listen, I fucks with it. But what it was, I want to know, like, what were you doing? Was it like?
For real, bro. So I was like, oh, I wasn't throwing up no set. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, nah, you was.
This sound like a jail conversation.
He said, hey, when your
game over.
He said when y'all go to when y'all got the church time, he said, come to church, I need to holler at you. And I was like, all right. And then every time the nigga that was trying to tell me that he was gonna beat me up so I could stay in prison with his double, every stay in jail with his ass, he said, man, them niggas gonna kill you, bro. He said, I was walking by there and they asked me, they told me to tell you to come to church. He said, they looking for you, right? So when I had got arrested and shit, I was in Houston. And I stayed in Houston for 7 days and then they transferred me to East Texas, right? So then I was supposed to be getting out because the gladiators, them niggas was looking for me for about 2 or 3 days. I was like, man, fuck them niggas. I ain't
gotta find me.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't never going to church. And these niggas in a completely different cell. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna find y'all niggas. Y'all niggas gonna have to find me.
Real quick, how quickly did you do that deducement? Like, oh, hey, I don't think I'll never have to see him unless I make it to where I see him.
You know how my brain work. I immediately think, what can you do, right? So I was just like, I'm just not going to go to no more activities. I'm not finna hoop. I'm not finna do nothing. If I don't got to go, I'm not going to go. And then I said, and I get out in 3 days. So
man.
Yeah. So the 3 days came. Nigga, I woke up that morning, didn't nobody say nothing about me getting out. So I was like, hey, boss. That's what they said.
Hey, boss, you remember me?
I said,
yeah, I'm today, right?
I said, hey, boss, I'm supposed to be getting out today. And then it was like, I don't know, you're supposed to be getting out there, tell you, right? So the whole day go by, I don't never get out. So then the next day, I'm like, hey, I am for real, bro. I'm supposed to be about this bitch. So then one of the dudes that, he knew my pops. He was a, what's it called? Whatever the people that be watching the jail people is. Like a
CEO?
Yeah, I was going to say correction officer. Yeah. He knew my pops or whatever. A lot of people in there knew my pops. Well, anyway.
And they still played with young boy.
So he knew my pops. So he was like, man, I'll ask somebody or whatever. And then he came back. And he said, nah, man, you got like 6 more days. And I said, how? I said, I did 7 days in Houston. Then they brought me here, and I've done now 30. I've done 23. We're now 24. He was like, that time you did in Houston don't count, bro. What the fuck? I was like, what kind of shit is this? I was like, what kind of shit is this? So my time didn't count. Because I was only in there for 30 days. But my time didn't count, so I was in that bitch dodging them niggas for 6 more days, bro. Then I finally got up out that bitch. I remember I was in that bitch, and I was like, nigga, I'm never coming to jail again. And they was like, don't jinx yourself. That's one thing that you learn here. Never jinx yourself. Don't never say you come back. I said, I am never.
I can assure you, gentlemen.
I said, them niggas
gladiators
me
and all.
about before they bring me back to this motherfucker. And it wasn't even terrible. I honestly had an awesome time to like no bullshit.
Holy shit.
I was hooping, I was rapping, I was into telling stories. Like what I did is I slept all day and then I woke up to eat. And then at night we would just play cards or dominoes or whatever. It was pretty cool.
It's not pretty cool, but I get your point.
Nah, I mean, it was pretty cool in the mind state of, you know how me, man.
It could have been worse.
I just lock in. And then I feel like after I get out of situations, it went as good as it could have went.
Exactly.
Like, that's how I feel about being in the military. Like, I hated being in the military, but it was awesome. I had a good time, and it went as good as it could have went. Like, there was whole days where nobody knew where I was, and I was just playing Xbox and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, sometimes you'll come to work, and them niggas can do anything. It ain't no rules in that motherfucker. It ain't no, oh, you treating me unfairly and treating this. Like, you could come to that bitch, and the chief could just be like, hey, just go home for the day.
Clean the floor with your toothbrush and then brush your teeth with it.
No, it ain't that kind of shit.
Soldier!
But a motherfucker can literally just tell you to go home and everybody else work. Like, you go home with pay. They can just be like, man, just go home today. I'm like, yeah. So there was good times. There's always good times in anything if you got the right mentality. But, yeah, man, that was fun times. But I learned a lot of that bitch, man. I learned a lot of that bitch.
Yeah, the hide.
Like, no, but it was this nigga in there, Hillbilly. They used to say that he talked like that nigga on
Life.
What's the show that's a King of the Hill? You know that nigga Boom Howard? He be like, come on, man. Gang, dang, that nigga be like, that nigga, somebody would be like, sleep, because I told you, like, I sleep all day or whatever. So them niggas put the trays in there. If nobody grab that bitch, niggas gonna eat that bitch. He be like, hey, man, you better wake up, man. They'll eat you up. They'll eat you up, man. And then one nigga was asleep. He said, hey, man, I know you were asleep. I tried to wake you up. They ate you up, man. That nigga used the phrase, ate you up. That means your food is gone. Hey, man, they didn't eat you up. That nigga Hillbilly, man. Hillbilly got caught selling meth.
Oh, shit. Sounds about right. Sounds on brand.
He said he was innocent, though.
Sounds about on brand.
He said they caught him with a whole bunch of the ingredients you use for making meth. But he said he used it to clean off like sidewalks and shit. He sounded like he was telling the truth, man. But I don't know, Hillbilly, man. Free Hillbilly, man.
Free Hillbilly. How was you sleeping? Was you in like a room with one motherfucker by yourself, or is it one of them shit with them bunk beds?
Like a dorm.
Okay, yeah, them the terrible ones.
Terrible, my nigga.
You never know what's happening.
No bullshit. That shit was terrible, bro. And I didn't put nobody on my visitation list, and I ain't had no money, so I ain't had no commissary the whole time. Nobody gonna see me the whole time. Like, people said they came up there and tried to see me. I was like, nah, nigga, I'm finna stay in here like a G30. Let's do it. I ain't putting nobody on my visitation list. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do me.
You're a different kind of nigga, boy.
And I was a young nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're a different kind of nigga, boy.
If I didn't go there, you wouldn't know who I was.
I know.
Because when I got up out of there, I said, I'm about to Texas.
That's what I'm about to say.
No bullshit.
I was telling my cousin the other day, man, like, you can't complain too much about your experiences in life because they guide your steps.
Yep.
I was like, man, anything you like about where you at now is only because you didn't like something about where you was before.
Yep. Shit, I left after that, and I was driving my car with like $200. I said, man, I'm finna go to Florida and just make it work. No bullshit. I got halfway to Florida from Texas. I started running out of money, and I just hit north, went up, and went to Virginia, went to my brother's house.
I ain't gonna make it to Florida.
Well, I printed out MapQuest directions to Florida and to my brother's house. And it wasn't even a city, nigga. That's how ignorant a nigga was. I typed in Florida, nigga. I'd have been on the motherfucking the panhandle. Like, as soon as you would have got to Florida, I'd have been like,
I'm here.
Florida, like,
shit, sound like how you got your house too, nigga. It's like, I just picked somewhere.
For real, I did do that.
I know. That's the type of nigga you is, yo.
And I love where I live. I love it. Like, my sister homegirl from down that way, and she was down there this weekend or whatever. And she was like, why would you come here? She was like, I hate it, because she's from that area. She was like, I hate it. I said, I love it here. Yeah. I said, but I also lived in a city that's so fucking big, and driving 25 minutes to anything, it becomes tiresome, especially when you a nigga that don't want to go nowhere. So if you have a nice house and you got a little bit of money, does it really matter where you live?
That's a fact.
You know? So it's like I live close to everything that I need to go to, like Walmart and Chili's and the grocery store and this store and that tattoo shop and the nail shop. All this shit is fucking 5 minutes from me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I'm close to everything when I do have to go somewhere. And I don't want to go anywhere. And I live in a place where it ain't nobody really around. It's chill. Like, you know. I like it. It's dope to me.
I'm happy for you, boy. Definitely far from C Block 15.
Man, shout out to C Block 15. We was hooping on them nigga, man. And I was throwing up a Crip set, nigga, just so you know.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
I know, man. I was like, nigga, I wasn't throwing up shit. That nigga said,
and you know, to assure you I wasn't throwing up shit, you ain't finna see me for the next 7 days. Over.
There used to be times where we had to walk by them. And every day, he would be like, hey.
And you know who he talking about.
Yeah, I just keep walking straight like I ain't hear that nigga.
See, and that's my problem about sad places like the jail. It's like, he ain't got nothing else to do to prove the point of talking to you.
Right.
And then by the time you making him wait all them days, he gonna find a reason now to be angry.
But I'm like, nigga, how whack are you?
Exactly. It's like, man, I'm out here playing ball, having fun, trying to liven up people and shit, and you want to compress me about a slight motion on my hands.
On top of that, you not even 100% sure what set I'm throwing up. You just like, nigga, you in a set that ain't mine, fuck it. And I'm like, that's fine and it's dandy. But it's like, sir, I mean you no harm. And I've let you know I mean you no harm. Leave me alone.
You know what people need to do, man? People just need to change. People need to change shit, man. Like, if when you go to jail, all the people in jail treat it like, hey, let's learn and try to get better in this position.
No doubt.
Let's not rape.
No doubt.
Let's not beat niggas' ass. Let's not eat them up.
Let's ask if he wants to have sex.
It's like, hey, oh no, you might not see the sunshine for 10 more years, man.
And I'll be honest, you don't look good, but I need you.
You look good to me, and I need you, and I want you.
But it's the truth, man.
I'm telling you, man, but when you make jail this terrifying place, and then when motherfuckers go there, they feel like they gotta live up to the terrifying. Nigga, I was wild on the yard, nigga.
Yes,
nigga, I was slashing niggas.
Like,
why,
I look at it like, man, we all trapped here. We gotta make this shit as good as we possibly can, man.
Make it as good as you.
No
That's
bullshit.
why them fucking rich people and shit, they call this shit like club fed and shit. Niggas be watching TV and eating pizza and garlic pasta and shit. And it's because they're like, hey, we too big and too real to be doing all this little petty fighting and dying. Man, let's chill. Let's play cards. Let's talk to each other.
Some bullshit too.
It's some but again, man, it's bullshit because why would I treat savages nicely? Y'all niggas come up in here and y'all do savage shit.
But see, I don't like that.
Go ahead.
It's some regular ass people in jail.
No,
bro.
I'm not talking about everyone, but I'm talking about the establishment itself, and the reputation of the establishment is you wrong and you come here, niggas in here killing people, they'll try to kill you, they'll rob you, they'll take your phone time, they'll hold out because they want to remind themselves I'm tough, and even in a place full of tough people, I'm one of the toughest. And it's like fuck all that, man.
I get why they wouldn't do certain things, and I even get why they don't do what I'm about to ask. But it's like, yo, let me get an iPad up in this bitch. Let me get iPad up in this bitch. The reason that they'll say no to that is that they gonna say because you're gonna plan your escape with somebody on the outside.
Not only that, no, it's punishment, and you shouldn't be able to enjoy all of your freedoms when you're being punished.
See, and it's not supposed to be punishment. It's supposed to be rehabilitation.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly my point.
Lie.
That's exactly my point.
They call it rehabilitation, but it's punishment. They be punishing motherfuckers.
That's exactly my point, though.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I shouldn't get the same thing as everybody else. If I'm not a violent criminal,
I shouldn't be with violent criminals,
and I shouldn't be not being able to get the things that a violent criminal can't get. You know what I'm saying?
You could turn the iPad screen into a shiv.
Exactly. Or same thing. Like, let's say I have an iPad because I'm in here for 2 years for a DUI. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit nobody when I was drunk. I just need some help with my alcoholism. You feel me? But it's like, why would I try to plan an escape? I only got 2 years. I can watch the NBA playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll be all right. Like, it doesn't need to be the torture that it is.
And that's what they're making.
Particularly for the motherfuckers that's in there for weed in a state where it's legal now.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, what we doing?
But part of it, and this is, man, and somebody said, this criminal dude said, going to jail was like going to street college. He's like, I learned to do crimes and learn to do them better by going to jail. So it's like, y'all ain't doing what y'all think y'all doing, and then y'all not doing it in a very inhumane, sick way.
There's niggas that's doing drugs in prison that didn't do drugs on the outside.
You understand? And
but it's like, why wouldn't you do drugs?
What I'm gonna do all day? Hey, you know this came out that nigga ass, right? Hey, high is high. I don't care if it smell like shit or not.
Nigga, shoot it in my vein, goddamn. Take that fork, poke a hole in my vein, and then pour it in there. Like dead ass. It's
That's not how you take drugs. I don't know.
I'm desperate. But it's like, if you had some shrooms in jail, I'm sorry, you taking them.
Taking them.
And you would not take no shrooms in the outside world. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you, Rebel Reese, was in jail for 15 years, bored out of your mind as a nigga say, hey, bunkmate, me and you homies, we had some good talks. We didn't talk about DMT. I ain't got no goddamn DMT, but I got some shrooms, man. Let's just fucking trip out tonight. Who the fuck would be like, hell no?
The whole door is
exactly. Like, yeah, man, I'm down. I'm down.
They need to change rehabilitation, man.
They need to make it rehabilitation.
Hey, what you come in here, if you got a skill, you can teach other people that skill. Yes, so now it's like, hey, you in here for a DUI, you in here for 2 years, but you know stock? All right, we going to put you in this room here, then, y'all make money. The more money y'all make, the more everybody gets to appreciate it.
I'll be a YouTube partner quick as fuck. You let me make YouTube videos in prison. I drop 10 videos a day on the nigga. It's your boy Black Freckles back for another one, baby.
C75
we back. C Block 15 still repping it. Niggas ain't scared me to not rep that motherfucker.
Yesterday a nigga told me meet him in the church, and I'm like, nigga, I'll send you to meet the Lord, nigga. You want to get close? I'll send you to him personally.
This for the nigga that told me to meet him in the church 20 years ago. Nigga, meet me in the church now, nigga. Now that I'm a big dog.
No, I'm a big dog. Meet me at Apostle.
But for real, man, I don't give a fuck. I could do some time, nigga, if I had a pad, bro.
And that's my point to them is like, they want it to be rugged and punishing, so you don't want to get in there.
You didn't. What it really is you didn't make it to where it's not possible for me to commit no more crimes. Once I do that, leave me be, man. Leave me be. I can't rob no more banks in here. Leave me be, goddamn it.
I know, right?
But the real issue is with something like an iPad is what niggas will do is they will talk to each other. They'll make orders with this, orders with that, threats, do this, to that. It can never really happen. But you could have some kind of communication device. Even if that motherfucker...
They do. Them niggas be in there on TikTok, nigga.
Not legally.
Oh, well, of course not. But them niggas... I saw this jail shit. These niggas was in there playing Madden. I was like, how the fuck y'all get a PlayStation in there with a TV?
Hey, that's one though, for real. Let me get an Xbox that don't connect to the internet. Just let me play against the computer on there. Like for real, nigga. Give me a
like
PS2,
nigga.
Rec
room, get a nigga rec room, got PlayStation,
fuck Rec room. I needed my cell, man.
Nigga needs a special.
You can give me a PS2 with Mad 2005, man. I'll be the master that motherfucker by the time I get out, nigga.
Oh, man. All right, man.
You would get tired of playing that bitch, though. That should be torture in itself.
It ain't as bad as jail.
Nah, it ain't.
Anybody's going to that church. I was going to come to church today, man, but hey, I got Michael Vick. I need to learn how to...
For real. Motherfucking run a damn bootleg.
Play a C75 beat, nigga.
Oh man.
Why I keep calling C75? What is it?
It's C Block 15, my nigga.
C15.
See, if I would have seen you ripping C Block 75, I would have whooped your ass in church, man.
Hey, real quick, let me holler at you real quick. Man, that jumper sweet, boy. I like what you was doing. You from C7 and where?
What, nigga?
What? Nigga, this Gladiator, nigga.
Prison type beat, nigga.
Chill. Free my niggas.
I was about to say, that sound like what you play when you come out. That
Free my
motherfucker.
niggas. Free my niggas.
Yeah.
Free.
Free my niggas, then my niggas free. Free my niggas from C75. Free my niggas, then my niggas free. C15, check me out. I don't know why I'm in here. That's what I did to get here. Hit a nigga. That's what he got. They say, why you in here, nigga? He got shot. Now I got 10 years of possible 8. I got 7 to 5, could be out in 2. What you gonna do? Not snitch, of course. I got my weed from my bitch, of course. She had that shit up in her ass crack, and when I smoke that shit, I call that ass pack. Ooh, it was fine. It smelled like my lady. It smelled like 1980. Ooh, those were the times I was the hottest on the block. Now I'm off in the block, C75, and I don't understand. I'm just trying to stay alive. Look, I'm shooting hoops and I'm talking jive, but there's this nigga in the motherfucking cell trying to.
A nigga trying to tell me you got beef with gladiators, but I'm trying to get out for good behavior. I'm like, wait, this nigga want me to meet him at the church. I said, shit, I'm trying to buy a pack of certs. I want to have fresh breath when I walk out them doors. That nigga said, you won't be living no more, cause I've been looking for you, cause you threw up 1-5. And when you leave these doors, you will not be alive. I said, wait.
Hold up.
I won't go and see the Lord because I can't afford to do it, cause niggas trying to break my bones, and when he talk, I don't like his tone. I'm like, you wrong.
You wrong.
But when I go through them doors, I'm gonna say, fuck you, bitch, nigga, you won't see me no more.
I'm out this fucking penitentiary and I'm chilling with my niggas and we're smoking on loud packs. Y'all niggas in the motherfucking cell, they gon' close it at 9, nigga, so how's that? Me and my niggas playing Madden, you probably playing Madden 03. And if you lucky enough, you probably had somebody sneaking a PSP. Oh, jail life, oh, jail life, oh, tired of that jail life.
I'm living.
Jail life, the jail life is wrong. Free my niggas, dawg.
I wanna be free, free, don't you? Shit, I like you, and I want you. I'm gonna tell you to the face.
To your face now.
I'm gonna shit him with the knife, pray him with the mace. I said that at the beginning of it, but I don't even know if we was recording then.
Probably not.
Well, I'm gonna say it again. I stab you with a knife and
Hey, all my niggas, they in jail trying to live. They don't give us iPads cause we just might make a shift. Cause man, we gotta make it to the bait you up, and hopefully I don't wake up and niggas say they done ate you up. I need my cornbread and I need my Danish. I need my fucking cornbread. I heard a nigga who came in is famous. I'ma see if he can listen to this flow.
I'm in here for robbing banks, and now I'm making shanks.
Hey, thanks.
We about this.
We up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. TheRawHype, stay out of jail is what we trying to say here. It ain't as nice as you think it is. It ain't sweet. It ain't candy.
Nah.
Nigga, you gotta pay for candy. Or you might become some niggas candy.
Demon Town.
We out.